book is beautiful. Richard, welcome. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so
Thanks
much
for
for being
having me.
here. The book, just fantastic. It's called Great Jersey Musicians. Beautiful hardcover book, beautiful artwork in it, which is just, this is a must-have for any Jersey music fan. This is just great. Congratulations on this book. But talk about the inspiration. Talk about how this book came about.
Great, thanks very much, Bert, and Bev, thanks for having us all. And I'd like to thank Lisa Bouchelle, who just walked in, for joining us.
I saw a guitar sliding across the floor. So
great to have you, Lisa. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And Nick, thanks for coming and on the last minute notice to join me for the.
Congratulations on the release. It's
Thank you
awesome.
very much.
it's beautiful.
Thanks very much. Yeah, the inspiration for the book. It's kind of multifaceted. I started a foundation in 2010 called the AMA Charitable Foundation that I use to raise money for nonprofits. And part of that, the journey there, is to put together musicians with causes and raise money for causes. So in 2010 we did Bedstock, which was what we called Bedstock for Bedminster. It was Woodstock and Bedminster.
Okay.
We raised money for autism for 4 schools in New Jersey, one in New York, Somerset Hills Learning Institute. Recently we did a fundraiser with Nick Clemons at the Wonder Bar, where we raised money for 2 schools, Point Pleasant Beach School and also a school in Bayhead.
Awesome.
So through that journey I met a lot of musicians. I've been photographing them for the last 10 years. I got terabytes of photographs, and about 6 months ago I thought, wouldn't it be neat to put together a book as a tribute to these artists and take some of the profits of that and give it to the foundation to help raise money for other causes, and also give a piece of it to the musicians that are in the book. So a part of the proceeds go to the musicians and a part of the proceeds go to benefits.
What a terrific thing to do. And the book is like, it's
Beautiful.
a nice big coffee table book. I mean, you could sit around with friends or family or sit around with Nick Clemons and Lisa Bouchelle like we're doing and go through the book here. But just beautiful photographs, just great artwork in the book. Congratulations on it, because it's really amazing. Everybody from Bruce to John Bon Jovi to Nick Clemons, Pat Godano, it's a list that goes on and on and on. What was the criteria? What did you base on who was going to make it in the book here?
Everybody asked that question.
Yeah.
There were artists that I liked who I photographed.
Simple enough, right?
Simple enough. People that I've seen, people that I enjoyed seeing, and there's so much talent in New Jersey. You can't possibly. If I wanted to do a book that included everybody that was great in New Jersey, it'd be a 10-volume series.
It would be volumes, yeah,
And
exactly.
this is actually volume 1, so I will continue
okay.
to photograph and hopefully do some other versions in the future.
Yeah, there's great stuff in here, definitely. And Nick, talk about, you have a little section in the book here, pictures of you on stage and pictures of you. Talk about how this was presented to you and how you got in this book.
Well, I knew Rich for a little bit, and he helps with the charities that we were working with, and I knew about the book, but I didn't know how involved it was and what he was doing with it until I saw the finished product, and I'm just amazed. It's a great quality work. I mean, just the prints and the amount of talent that's in that book and what it expresses about our, the heritage we have here at the shore. I was really amazed, and I think it's definitely a keepsake, something you got to get, because I think it's something that'll at least show the legacy of what we have here to the musicians and the live acts that he has and all the energy and expression and emotion you see in the pictures. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's just beautifully done. The artwork is just beautiful. The captions that go around the pictures are just great. Is there a website where folks can maybe get a little taste of the book? How does that work?
You can go to greatjerseymusic.com or greatjerseymusicians.com. And there's information there on actually all the artists that are in the book are on the website.
Okay.
I created that website about 6-7 years ago with videos, pictures, links to the artists' websites, and a calendar that rolls up all their events. So when I came to the Jersey Shore about 10 years ago, there was no one place to go where you could actually find where all the musicians were playing. You'd have to go to each venue.
Yeah.
So I created greatjerseymusic.com to help you locate the artists and where they're playing.
Excellent website, and we do have a link to it on our Facebook fan page if you want to browse it and check it out. Of course, if I go to page 74, I see Lisa Bouchelle in there. Talk about, Lisa, welcome, and talk about your feeling on this book, and talk about how you got involved with this.
I think we worked together first at Bedstock mostly.
Right,
there,
exactly.
Yeah, back then.
Yep.
And I didn't even realize that the book was being put together really until I think it was almost finished, really. And I was just amazed because I do love the quotes from the different musicians, and I also love the different effects on the photos. And it seems like the way you took the pictures and the effects, Rich, it really captured the the vibe of the Jersey music scene and all the energy. I guess that's what I'm looking for, the energy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You can definitely get a sense for the energy of the music in the Jersey scene. In the book, when you go through it, it's just magnificent. Black and white photos with lots of emotion, which are just beautifully taken. And she made a good point, too, about some of the effects that are on the pictures. Can you talk about some of them? Some of these almost look like a watercolor. So almost like a cartoonish sort of effect. What's that called? And when
I used a number of tools actually. I used Photoshop. I used Lightroom. I like to make them look unique, and sometimes the effects. I like some of the ones that make them look like paintings.
yeah, I see that in a lot of them too.
Like Paquidano's picture looks like an oil painting.
Yeah.
You know, and I try to create that effect. I shot him at Jamian's in Red Bank,
Okay.
and Paquidano's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
You know, Lisa, you know, I didn't touch her pictures up much at all because she's so beautiful that I could probably do a whole
Well,
book
thank
on
you
her.
for going there, because that's where I was headed. But yeah, I see that in her pictures here on
Now,
page
Nick, on the
74.
other hand, I don't know. I didn't
No,
go
wait a
there.
minute.
That's funny.
Wow, but the book, again, congratulations on it. Just an absolute masterpiece. Richard, talk about the cover. Who gets the honor of being on the cover of the book, and why was this person chosen?
Good question. The Jim Verdi's on the cover of the book. He's a drummer. The drummer is the heartbeat of the band. It's the guy that sits in the background and keeps everybody in time and keeps everybody going in the right direction. So I thought rather than pick an artist like a mainstream artist to be on the cover, I should pick somebody who's kind of behind the scenes, keeping everything going. And Jim Verdi, and you notice he's not looking at the, if you look at the cover, the audience can't see it, but
Yeah.
he's not actually looking at the camera, he's looking away, so you can't really tell it's him.
Okay.
But it's that's Jimmy Verdi, and there's a quote from him inside the book, as there are from I think almost every artist in the book gave me a quote.
Very cool. Lisa and Nick, talk about the importance of a good drummer. It's the heartbeat of the band, right, Lisa? It's
Yeah.
everything, right?
It's imperative, yes.
Nick, for you too?
Definitely. It's and if you have a good drummer, you keep him at all costs. That's the way it works.
I was going to say, like, the good ones are hard to keep, and the bad ones are hard to get rid of, right? That's how it works. But
We've heard that, right, Bert? Yeah.
Jimmy's the drummer for the Blackberry Blues Band.
okay, beautiful. Yeah, good stuff.
He's a great
But
drummer.
I can even recall when John Bon Jovi working on his first solo record, he had to have Tico. He's like, that's the guy I want to work with.
Yeah.
It probably just doesn't feel the same. And me not being an artist, I don't know, you guys would know, it's just not the same when it's not that person that you feel comfortable with back
Yeah,
there, right?
yeah, definitely.
All right, good. And again, the book is called Great Jersey Musicians, which is just amazing artwork, photographic artworks. It is the premiere edition, by the way. Richard Elliott Hoynes taking the pictures and getting the book together and getting quotes from all the artists, like he had said. Virtually a who's who of folks that are doing their thing at the Jersey Shore, at the Jersey music scene, because, boy, this is going to be a hot item. This is really going to be an in-demand book, I'm
Thanks,
sure.
Bert. I appreciate that.
Just magnificently done, and congratulations on it. In fact, a chance to win possibly an autographed copy of the book coming a little bit later on, maybe not necessarily today, but we're going to have some autographed copies of this book to give away to you in the very near future. So absolutely just an absolute must-have for any Jersey music fan. It's 2:18 on New Jersey Today on the New Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. Jam-packed studio today. Nick Clemons is here, Lisa Bouchelle, and also the author of the incredible book here, Great Jersey Musicians, is with us. Richard Elliott Hoynes, all going to be with us for the full hour. You want to say hello, 732-545-9282 or 1-888-545-9282.
We try to provide a mix, you know, of artists. We have some kind of, I won't call them old timers, but more classical artists, kind of in
They're
the
called
beginning of the
seasoned
book.
artists.
Seasoned,
Yes,
thank you. I'm
seasoned.
trying to find the right word here.
Seasoned,
Yes.
yes.
That's why you're the DJ.
Right.
That's why it's your show.
I'm the wordsmith, exactly.
Exactly.
Adjectives.
And then we also have, you know, new artists like Quincy Mumford, like Emily Grove, some of the younger talent
Yeah.
that's
Right.
out there, and really phenomenal talent.
And Lo Closa, who was a scary talent.
Oh, she's
Oh,
amazing.
we had her,
right?
yeah.
Michael
we had her
Gigan,
live.
has Mike Gigan
Wow.
been here also?
No.
Mike has produced her last album. He's actually touring right now with the Michael Jackson tribute band.
Wow.
Phenomenal. The guy can play
Gee.
sax at the same time as he plays the keyboard. Figure that out.
How do you do that?
One hand on the sax, one on the keyboard. I've seen it
Wow.
happen. I have pictures of him doing it.
One hand sex.
Okay,
Yep.
it's on my list.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it either, but the guy's phenomenal.
We'll get him in
Well, we
time.
got a guy in the room that knows a thing or two about a saxophone.
Right.
How
We
does
do.
how does that even work? One hand? Come on.
Well, Joey Stan plays two sax sometimes. so
Wow.
it's,
Oh my
you
gosh.
gotta use that up what you want.
We have some great theaters. We have the Lakewood Theater. We have the State Theater in New Brunswick.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, the State Theater is going to be selling the book.
Wow.
They're selling it in several different venues down in Asbury Park. Lake House Music Studio, John Liedersdorf just opened up down there on Lake Avenue, is selling the book. Russo's Music is selling the book. We're selling it on Amazon.com. can
Now,
buy
there's a
online.
page here though, Rich, that's blank. And it says this page intentionally left blank for the boss.
Yeah.
And it has
You know
underneath
what-
brucespringsteen.net.
You know what it is? I couldn't publish a book on great Jersey musicians without having Bruce in
Right.
it, and I've never photographed him.
Right,
Ah,
oh.
okay.
So I left him a placeholder.
Very
Okay,
nice,
there he goes.
okay.
Okay, so Bruce, that's a private invite for tonight.
When the next book comes out, of
That's a
course.
private
right.
invite, though. I think he's in Australia right now, so I don't
Oh,
think he's showing
yeah,
up tonight.
that's tough, yeah, okay,
But
next time.
Nick Clemons will be here. That's
Yeah.
Nick's
There we
best.
go.
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
even
we got
better.
Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And he's,
ebook also, Richard, you can download
Yep.
the ebook and you can still get an appreciation for the art, the
Yep.
artwork the same way.
The ebook is a little different. It has all the art in the book.
Okay.
You can download it for the iPad. It's for sale on blurb.com for $19.99, and it includes clips of music, full songs of music
Wow.
from many of the artists, original artists that were donated for the book, and also some videos. In fact, there's a really hot video of Lisa in the truck that she did for a song she released.
It's a
Well, you have
crazy
to-
video, right? A little
I love that one.
psychopathic.
Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
People can't stop watching it when I show them the ebook.
That's funny.
Well worth the download then, there you go. So
Yeah.
the book is just, this is something that people are gonna be fighting to get their hands on because it is definitely a guide. And this is a must-have book for the Jersey music scene. And boy, you could just read through this
This
for
is
hours.
wild.
This
I'm
is
looking at this
just
picture
great
of
artwork,
Orna.
so-
When this is
Oh, right.
wild.
Yeah.
Now, what is that? Is that Bradley or Belmar?
That's
Ocean Road?
Belmar. I shot
Belmar in the
that.
background?
So what happened in Belmar after the flood, after Sandy,
That's
is
a
they
cool
painted
picture.
all the barricades
Right.
one block off the beach, and somebody painted that like a keyboard. So
Wow.
what Bev is referring to for people listening on the radio is there's a one barricade that looks like a huge keyboard.
All right.
And Arna Went, who's
Beautiful.
one of the
I mean,
keyboard
it's like
players
Alice in
for Bon
Wonderland.
Jovi.
I'll post it so everybody knows what
Awesome.
what we're referring
Yeah,
to on
Arna
page
and,
101.
Arna and I were driving by one day, and I said, Arna, I got to get a picture of you next to that.
That was
That's
great.
great.
Yes.
And he's a character,
I
so
love
if
it.
you know him, it makes all. Again, I want to thank our special in-studio guest, Nick Clemons, man. Keep up the work on the
Thank
new
you, Nick.
record. Yeah, looking forward to hearing some even more new
Oh,
stuff
great,
from you
great,
this year. So, so thanks again. Good to have you here as always, man.
Thank you very much.
See you.
And, I look forward to tonight and hope people show up. It's a
Yeah.
nice, great event. And I can't wait to see Lisa live.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna be up there with
I'm
me.
going to be
And there you go. You promised her
I
during
hope
the
you
break, Nick.
are.
I heard you.
I hope you are.
Really
This was
amazing.
great
Really
being
is.
on here with
Wonderful.
you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
that was good.
good stuff. Lisa
Richard.
Bouchelle, thank you again. So, and also, of course, our special guest, and the book is just amazing, called Great Jersey Musicians. Richard Hoynes, congratulations on this, a masterpiece. It really is,
Thanks,
it
Bert.
really is.
Beautiful.
Thank you
Yes,
so much.
absolutely.
Bert, thanks for having us.
My pleasure, please, thank you.
Great radio station, great show.
Thank you, man.
Awesome, thanks so
Good,
much.
Good, and thank you, we're gonna be giving away some copies of the books later this